Hello my beautiful fragrance family, Dustin here, Fragrance Fan. Go ahead and do me a solid and click that like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell notification. And I'm just going to keep on giving you guys these budget-friendly fragrance reviews, $40-ish and $100 range, and most of these are way less than that. And a good number of these you can pick up at your local rack stores, including the one I got here today. Yes, it's another clone. They're popping up like crazy at the rack stores, and I'm scooping them up when I see them because a lot of them are quite good. And this is another one from Milestone, and I'm talking about Saffron Noir, the Byredo Black Saffron Clone. Heavy bottle. This is the, look how thick that glass is. Very heavy bottle. The atomizer lid is not that good. It like sometimes clicks on good, sometimes doesn't. Goes on like crooked a little bit. And it seems like there's a little bit of juice that leaks out from around the atomizer lid, but it is only $14.99. So what can you expect? Except for the amazing atomizer that these Milestones have. So this fragrance was kind of strange because in the air is a lot different than what I smell on my skin. And by that, I mean this one pumps off heavy on, more heavy on the leather and like the vetiver and stuff like that, and almost like some kind of spice a little bit somewhere. I pick up some kind of spice when it's in the air. When I spray it on skin, it is just ironed out completely. I don't get any of that spiciness I was smelling, hardly any of the woodiness. I just get a smooth, creamy saffron, like a sweet saffron, a little grapefruit, and a good dose of that raspberry. Very clean, very smooth, very nice, smack dab in the middle of masculine and feminine. Either sex could pull this thing off perfectly. Few hours into the dry down, I'd say maybe 1.5 hours or 2 hours into it, then some of that initial stuff starts to come out. What you smell in the air starts to come out on the skin. This is my experience. Excuse me, I got my deal going on here. And yeah, it's not like heavy or anything like that. Everything pretty much stays there. That creamy, sweet, smooth saffron mixed with a bit of that raspberry. That raspberry is real sweet and just a touch of that grapefruit. But then comes the cashmere and the vetiver starts to come out a little bit more and a little bit more, and there's almost a hint of dustiness and some kind of spiciness that was in there in that initial blast in the air that kind of comes out on the skin. The dry down is no better or worse than the opening. They're both phenomenal. This, oh, and this, by the way, is actually not a sticker. It looks like it'd be a sticker, but it's not. The silver part might be, but this is actually part of the bottle, which I thought was pretty cool. Now, overall, this, I would have to say, is one of the highest qualities of all of the Milestones. Maybe not the highest, but it's up there. It's when I say not the highest, I'm comparing it with Kamara and all of them, like the Stronger With You only clone, like those ones, the Parfums de Marly clone, like the Exquisite Latin Tradition. Those things have crazy good quality, and this thing is rivaling that. I mean, it is very, very well done. I can't stress that enough. This does not smell like it's $15, not even a little bit. If this thing was marked for $30, it would be well worth it. Well worth that, because the way that I discover the things in this thing, the way I can easily pick out the saffron, the grapefruit, and the raspberry and stuff like that, and then the way it morphs into something that's just equally as beautiful, and it just, the different like things that are going on is quite amazing. And I'm super glad that I found this. I didn't find it at my local TJ Maxx, but I found one a little bit down the road, and the second that I saw this thing, I said, I've been looking for you. Sprayed it in the air, and I was like, it smells pretty good, you know, like, and it smells like kind of similar to a lot of the other stuff I had with that leather spicy accord thing. And then I put it on skin, and I was like, oh my goodness, I was blown away by just how much different it smelled on my skin. For the first like 12 seconds, it had that same thing going on, and then it just ironed out to that beautiful, creamy, smooth, sweet saffron. I feel like this could be pretty much enjoyed through any age range. This is geared more towards cooler weather, I feel like, because it's rich and it's got a lot of depth to it. I feel like this is, and it's a bit sweet, so I think it's good for the cool weather. Performance is definitely above average. I'm getting about 7 hours every time that I wear this thing. And good night fragrance, good date night even, because it's not like really loud. It lasts a long time, but there's something captivating about it. There's something that's just really alluring that makes you kind of want to smell it again, so it's good for that as well. So I can't really say anything bad about this fragrance whatsoever. This is one of my favorite pickups of all the clones. For $15, I got it at TJ Maxx. And overall rating, I will give this a 7.5. This is easily a 7.5. Wonderful fragrance. Yeah, I was really blown away by how good it smelled. It's teetering on an 8. That's how good it is. Teetering on an 8. So if I said 8, I wouldn't really be lying, but I'm gonna keep it at 7.5 for now. It might change because I am liking it more and more every time that I wear this thing. So that's my final thoughts on Milestone's Saffron Noir. With that, I'm out. Y'all be blessed. Take care of yourself always, and until next time.